El Paso's city council faced a raucous crowd after voting to keep its controversial incentive agreement with Meta for a massive new data center. The deal, which was originally approved in 2023, grants Meta 10 years of tax incentives that could be worth as much as $550 million.
That's a common tactic that I've seen like in other states as well. Like Virginia, for example, like has the DCR SUT, data center exemption and sales use tax, where in exchange for setting up shop like in the state, they get certain tax incentives. Fun fact, every state has their own version of that, probably to attract data center investment.
According to the city's website. For its part, Meta needs to maintain 50 jobs and an $800 million investment.
50 jobs only. That was also the same thing for the DCRSUT in Virginia, but until 2035, and the capital investment was $150 million. 50 permanent jobs is what it says on the website, but those were associated with the maintenance and operation of the data center itself in a Virginia locality until 2035. That's not like an annual thing, by the way. That's like 50 jobs in total until 2035. Is that the same here?
CNN affiliate KFox cited company materials in reporting that the facility is expected to become one of the largest data center campuses in Texas. After hearing nearly 200 public comments, which KFox reported were largely in favor of taking steps to cancel the agreement, the council voted 5-3 to move forward with their deal with.
That is going to be a problem. And this is why we're seeing city council members resigning en masse after the public comments are like put in, and then all of a sudden they're like, wait, you're working in the company's favor and not for your own constituents' favor? That can spiral very quickly out of control. I've seen like some stories where city council members have even gotten death threats for doing stuff like that.
With the tech giant. After the meeting, El Paso Mayor Renard Johnson said legal experts told the council that it's difficult to end a binding agreement, adding, quote, "But that doesn't keep us from holding Meta accountable. We're still going to do that," according.
Yeah, but how are you going to keep them accountable? Like, are you going to say like 50, or like, are you keeping tabs on the 50 jobs that you've just created? Are these permanent jobs? Are these temporary jobs? Are you contracting out of state? Are they in state? Is it just with the maintenance and operation of the data center? Are they white collar jobs? Like, how are you keeping this company accountable?
To KFox. Some community members raised alarms about the impact of a hyperscale data center on the city's resources and environment. Supporters of the agreement pointed to the data center's potential to create jobs, while Johnson and council members have also said canceling the deal would put taxpayers at risk.
Okay, so it's a double-edged sword, right? So like the common thing that you're going to hear from the data center industry is that they create jobs when they build out a hyperscale data center. In the short term, that is true from like data that I've seen. The number of construction jobs do boom. The problem isn't the short term. The problem is the long term. What number of permanent jobs are created from the data center after it's fully like built and operational in the long term? Are these like only white collar or blue collar jobs, white collar jobs? Like, what are they? That's the problem that I see. Because like in the long term, do the number of jobs like fall down the cliff, or do they actually increase? And then on the ratepayer tax incentive, yeah, like data centers do bring economic boons to the state that they're in because of just like the sheer like hype and just like the confluence of many different factors. But again, it's a dual-edged sword, between everything.